on. Definitely let me know in the comments where you're tuning in from. I'm Beth Hanner. I'm live every single day, Monday through Friday. Today we have so many cool things, and actually something extra special at the very tail end of the live today. I'm gonna need some help with something really cool, right? So sneak peeks, maybe anyone? Sneak peeks? So I'm definitely, you guys are in for a treat today. Hi, Kristen. Hi, Ainsley. Hi. Definitely let me know as you are tuning in, where you're tuning in from and all of the things. I forgot my paper in my office too. Shoot. I'll have to go grab that here in a second. All right. There we go. All right. I have, today we're talking about,
Did you forget?
I think it's right on my desk. It's a white paper. It has all the deets on it. It says, we're talking about coffee and gourmand. Yes. We got it there. Thank you. All right. So today we're actually kind of ending up the behind the scent. This is our last one of the year. And then we're going to be moving on to some other things like on lives or whatever. But the behind the scent has been so fun. Hopefully you guys have learned a lot about fragrances. I know I have. Hi, Sherry. Hi, Jolene. I've learned so much about it. And it's actually coffee/gourmand fragrances are kind of what, coffee, vanilla, coffee and bakery. Gourmand is bakery, everything that encompasses. So that's kind of what we're going to do today. So I'm going to give you guys some of my best coffee blends, right? And then tomorrow we're going to probably do a deep dive into some gourmand fragrances. But if you were on at the very, very beginning, I said you're actually in for a treat today because I had something extra special kind of pop up that I thought I would just kind of hop on here to ask you guys' help with. And it might be a sneak peek for something coming down the pipeline on Tuesday. Just saying. I might just let it all out, right? So, yeah. So I got some fun stuff that we're going to do today. So, hello. Hi. Hi, Denise from Southern Utah. Hi, Bobby. Good to see you. Hey, Rhonda. I'm sad it's done for the year. Yeah, but I'll still be live. I mean, we're going to do all kinds of other fun stuff, Heidi. Definitely lots. After this week, we'll be doing, we're going to be staying really, really busy with, what we have coming down the pipeline. I'm so excited for, the next shows and so forth. They're definitely, you guys are in for a treat, so to speak. So, yes. Hello, Divine Sprinkles. Hello, Texas Hill Country. Hey, what is happening? Good to see you guys. What are you guys up to on this beautiful day? It is so pretty outside. So pretty. Finally, this morning felt like a touch of fall, and then it quickly went away. And I think it's supposed to be 90 today. Whatever, right? Definitely. What are you doing today? You're a new consultant in Canada. Wonderful. Welcome on in. So happy to have you. If you are brand new to us, let us know in the comments. #newbie. I always love hearing from new people. I always love having new faces up in here. We are Pink Zebra Home, and so we are your one-stop shop for everything home fragrance. Today we're going to actually talk a little bit about gourmand and coffee fragrances in the fragrance industry. And I'm going to give you guys some really awesome blends, right? And then we'll talk about whatever else is up in our, comes up in conversation, because that's just how we roll. All right. So before I start telling you and giving you some education on the coffee/gourmand fragrances, I do want to talk about a 4-bag bundle. So yesterday, I will say that this 4-bag bundle went live. There were some of you, about 20 of you that got it as featured yesterday. And everybody else, we did have to make a quick shift. So the 4-bag bundle actually has one fragrance that's swapped out. So your pumpkin bread that if you got it yesterday, I believe you are getting pumpkin bread. Today, it is actually pumpkin sugar cookie, which is another pumpkin fragrance. It's gourmand, it's delicious, and it's definitely going to give you all the same kind of feels as the pumpkin bread did. A little less spice, but definitely a gorgeous fragrance. So what I have in front of me is a 4-bag bundle that actually incorporates some of these fragrances, the fragrance notes that we're going to be talking about today. And so it's a really great deal because you actually get a $44 retail right here in front of me, for $40, right? So I want to talk about these bags real quick, and then I am going to give you a bunch of recipes that incorporate these fragrances. Hi, Josh. So it's all kinds of good stuff today, right? So pumpkin sugar cookie. This is the first bag in the behind the scent bundle, which is live right now. So definitely if you're thinking you want to add this to cart, go ahead and add it up. It will only last this week. So pumpkin sugar cookie has notes of pumpkin puree, vanilla sugar cookie, and cinnamon spice. I love this one. I love the cookie smell that is in this, and that's really what I pick up a lot is the vanilla cookie. Very, very pretty fragrance. And then, of course, we can't have a coffee show, right, without our espresso martini. So we're pulling out espresso martini. This is your coffee sweet cream chocolate fragrance right there, okay? Third fragrance that I have here is amaretto cream. We're going to do a ton with this today. Definitely fantastic. So you have creamy vanilla, golden amaretto, and cherry almond. And then the fourth fragrance that is in this is spiced mocha cupcake. I don't think I can get this one on the website. It's because you can't. It's because the only way that you can get it is in this 4-bag bundle. Hot new fragrance alert right here in my hand. And let me tell you, oh my goodness, this is delicious. Delicious. So here you go. I never have done this before. You have a sneak peek, right? Possibly a sneak peek. Possibly a new fragrance. Hands down a new fragrance. Spiced mocha cupcake. It smells like creamy mocha, cupcake batter, and brown sugar spice. This is absolutely wonderful. Hi, Marisol. It's been gorgeous in Michigan. I love it. Hi, Sandra. Good to see you today. So look at this. Look at this bundle. 4 fragrances. All right, so awesome. This is an incredible bundle. All 4 of these would actually make a very, very good blend. You can blend them all 4 together. I did that on purpose, or use them as is. But the best part about this bag bundle is that it is $40. So it retails for $44, so you do save a little bit of money. Plus, you get your hands on this. And let me tell you that this was so good. So good. Definitely really good. So spiced mocha cupcake, creamy mocha cupcake batter, and brown sugar spice. If we ordered Scentflirt on 9/30, when do those come to you? Denise, that would actually ship out on 10/25. And I was out at the warehouse this morning, and I got to tell you guys that they are busy out there. They're already working on getting those orders packed up to be able to ship out to you. So I'm thinking, I'm not promising, but I'm thinking those are coming. Those are coming really soon, right? So 10/25 is the normal ship day. It definitely could be sooner though. So you never know, right? All right. The Vault show is Thursday, and I'm really excited for it. It's really, really, really good. So definitely. Are we allowed to know when the Scentflirt warmer changes? You know what, Josh? That's not a secret. I do think that we are still going to be selling this one. This is actually, that's a great question. There are a limited amount of these left. So if you're wanting to get in on this one, I wouldn't sleep on it. It definitely is a great day to grab this guy. Speaking of Scentflirt, we talked about that all day yesterday. Is this the coffee bundle? Yes, Danielle, it is. It is. This is called Behind the Scent Coffee Bag Bundle. We talked about this cute little guy yesterday. When you sign up for a 6-month subscription with Scentflirt, which everybody needs, right? You definitely need it, especially after the one that just came out, like that good. You're going to get this for free. So, hello, right? This cute little gnome warmer. So cute. This is the Red Knit Gnome. He is for sale on the website as well. But if you sign up for Scentflirt, you get him for free, right? So definitely don't sleep on that deal. So what am I showing today? We're going to be talking about some coffee gourmand fragrances. This is a fantastic bundle. I'm going to tell you right now that this bundle alone, this fragrance is worth everything. Everything. So go grab it. Trust me, you will not be sorry. Spiced mocha cupcake. We're going to do some fun stuff with that here in a little bit. Okay. All right, so let's talk a little bit about gourmand fragrances. I want to tell you about gourmands. So gourmand fragrances, as we call it in the fragrance industry, are edible smelling scents, right? So anything that smells like I want to eat it. I want to eat pumpkin bread. I want to eat amaretto cream. I want to eat me some. I definitely want to have a spiced mocha cupcake. You get what I'm saying? So if it smells good enough to eat, it's considered gourmand. So a lot of the fragrances, warm apple pie, even this cinnamon pumpkin, because the fragrance notes are brown sugar, warm cinnamon, and nutmeg. Anything that smells good enough to eat is considered gourmand. So other ideas, vanillas, chocolates, caramels. Oh, I love me some caramel fragrances all the way. Coffee, which we're talking about today, and then whipped cream. They're deliciously warm, rich, and cozy. All right, so the origin of the term gourmand is actually French for someone who enjoys good food. That's me. I like good food. I do. Think of it as fragrance that you want to bite into, right? Which is good. The first major gourmand scent, right, came out in 1992, and it was a bold blend of chocolate, caramel, and patchouli. What? How about that? So patchouli, right? I never would have thought that patchouli would have been in that. More marshmallow? Okay. I hear you for sure. I got something, trust me. You want to stick around today. I got a surprise at the end that's going to be really fun. You guys are going to help me with something, and it's a sneak peek. I'm telling you, you don't want to miss this one. You don't want to miss today. You don't want to miss it. Because then you can go back to your friends and say, I helped do that. Okay? Definitely some fun. All right. So coffee notes, obviously, let's talk about some of those. This is what I was going to talk about today. Coffee fragrances are definitely extracted from the roasted beans. Okay, that's where you get your coffee scents. And coffee is probably one of the most nostalgic fragrances because you instantly know what you're smelling when you smell it, right? Like cinnamon, like pine, like all of that. It's definitely nostalgia. It's definitely recognizable. Coffee is in multiple different ways. What I love about what I'm going to give you today is that we have one said coffee fragrance, which is the espresso martini that is in the line, but anything that you go to pair it with can totally take it to like another level. Like it's just that good. I love coffee smells. They definitely make me smile, and I love coffee. I know a lot of people like to smell it, but they don't like to drink it. I do both. I absolutely love it. It is fantastic. Wakes me up. So anytime I smell a coffee fragrance, I definitely think morning, or I think comfort, right? It's going to pair well with your vanilla, your hazelnut, your tonka. Okay, so tonka, you're going to find tonka in Moment of Calm, right? Surprise. Okay, so that would be something that you wouldn't typically think. I didn't do a recipe with that until I thought, why wouldn't I? We totally could. But tonka is definitely one that you do see mixed in with that a lot, right? So basically when I go to mix my coffee fragrances, anything that I think that I would want to drink in my coffee, I would want to smell. So that's kind of the route. Hi, Christy. How are you? That's the route that I went was, what do I want to drink? You just bought the Merry Magical Blend Bash? What? It's so good. That's a great blend bash. That's a really, really great one. So I'm not sure if that's the way that you guys usually blend. Polar Espresso was really good too. Yeah, send that into ideas and feedback. Trust me when I say that this vault show on Thursday is really good. Really good. Okay, we're going to talk about that probably a little bit tomorrow. Which one had patchouli in it? I was just saying things to mix in with coffee fragrances, which would surprise you. Patchouli was one of those. I wasn't talking about one that I had here, but it's just surprising. And I think that's when you get into the magic of blending, that's what makes it so good, right? It's so good. All right, so we're going to dive right on in. Trust me, I have something really cool that I want you guys' help with at the end, if you can stick around. But I'm going to we're going to start off strong. I'm going to give you a really pretty one to start off strong. So we're going to pull in some espresso martini, which is part of the bag bundle for this one. And then I'm going to grab up my amaretto cream for this one. So those two. And then I'm going to grab one called peppermint milkshake. All right. So peppermint milkshake is available in a blend bash. Okay, so if you can grab the Merry Magical Blend Bash, which is really, really good, don't go get it. Don't sleep on it. Then you can get this one. Okay, so you have notes of peppermint, frothy marshmallow, and vanilla bean. You love patchouli? I do too. I wish it did. I wish it did. All right, so peppermint milkshake, and then I'm going to blend in a couple of these other ones. So we're going to cut these gracefully. Definitely, please bring back. Espresso Martini is on the website. You can purchase it. That's exactly what I have here, right here in my hand, Victoria. As a matter of fact, it's at a discount right now. You can get it in this 4-bag bundle. Look at me cutting these all professional and all. I'm doing good, you guys. All right, you can get it in the bundle, the 4-bag bundle. So it's a great deal. Pumpkin bourbon cream. I like that one too. Will Mary Pinkmas be coming back soon? I don't know. You guys you're testing my secret keeping right now. You are. All right, peppermint latte is what we're calling this one, friends. Hopefully that makes sense though. Like, all I did to make this was I started off, I love a good peppermint latte, a good peppermint coffee creamer too, is that let's see here. I'm going to take that as a yes. I love anything peppermint. Like I have a season, right? So I'm going to give you some pumpkin caramel or pumpkin latte fragrances, pumpkin coffee fragrances. I also I feel like I flip a switch. I don't know if you guys do this too, but then I'm instantly all right, I'm ready for peppermint in my coffee. It's usually that's right after Halloween. Typically I'm done with pumpkin. Okay, we're going to go in with a couple scoops of this peppermint milkshake. Peppermint milkshake has notes of peppermint, obviously front note, frothy marshmallow, and vanilla bean. Very, very, very pretty fragrance. And then we're going to go in with a couple scoops of amaretto cream. That's always going to give you your creamy, kind of like your coffee creamer, is what I would call it. And then, of course, last but not least is that espresso martini. That espresso martini is no joke amazing. This is PZ1. Send that in. That was a good one, too. This is no joke incredible. So espresso martini, coffee, sweet cream, and chocolate. It's absolutely amazing. So espresso martini is actually available in the 4-bag bundle that I just launched. So that's wonderful. That makes me so happy. Peppermint latte. Do this one. Oh, wow. All right. So if you have help, what do I need to help you with? I'm happy to help you. What am I helping you with? Yeah, it's right on the site. So head on over. If you want to buy it by itself, you can purchase it by itself. But I would totally buy this 4-bag bundle because it's a discount. And then you can make all these fun recipes right alongside me, Victoria. Definitely. All right, so we're going to go around one more time. This is really good stuff. I have espresso martini, amaretto cream, and peppermint milkshake. Now, that peppermint milkshake is available. Look at me making a mess. Right now, only in that blend bash. But that blend bash is also good stuff. You're looking for a great deal on some cartons. Okay, I love that. That makes me so happy. All right, so peppermint latte, peppermint first recipe, peppermint milkshake, amaretto cream, and espresso. All I did with this was take all of these fragrances, think of things that I want to mix in with my coffee, and I added it and made a mix. That's pretty simplistic. Let's see, and it's in the diffuser oil. Yeah, it totally is. Yeah, it's good in a diffuser oil too because I feel like those are stronger. Our diffuser oils are more concentrated fragrance. That's our liquid fragrance line, and I'm a little crazy for our liquid fragrance line. If you guys want to know the truth, definitely. So maybe it'll make a surprise. You just bought it? Yay! Hi, Marie. What's happening? All right, we're gonna do a pumpkin caramel brew. Wow, doesn't that sound delicious? Okay. So I know I should have kept out the espresso. We're going to keep out the espresso for this one. And I'm going to pull in. All right, you can substitute this. This recipe was too good not to give to you guys. I am aware that our caramel fragrance is gone. Okay, our caramel cauldron. You could totally use pumpkin caramel swirl. There's another caramel bourbon brulee would be okay with this, just to give you a suggestion. But this, I'm actually going to use caramel cauldron. And then the final fragrance that I'm going to use to blend into this is my absolute favorite, but it's only available right now in a carton, pumpkin bread. Okay, so we're gonna blend in some pumpkin bread with this one. This is pumpkin caramel brew. If I wanted to make a switch, it would be beautiful to add in the caramel bourbon brulee to this. About anything. You know, for those of you that are a part of, that are consultants, if you don't have a consultant, then we could actually connect you with one. But I'm just thinking that our consultants that are a part of Club Pink would have received a fragrance recently, which is that caramel apple delight. I just let a cat out of the bag. Caramely apple fragrance. That would be really, really good in this as well. Okay, to give you another idea, you need a consultant. Andrea, there are tons of awesome ones right now that are watching. It's fabulous. I know, it's really good. We would love to help you. So if you need some help, let us know, reach out to us, or I'm sure somebody that is watching on the TikTok would be glad to help you. So definitely. Looks like I got some awesome ones up in here. Yes, it's good. It's good stuff. All right, so this is next level amazing. So I'm just giving you suggestions. I had caramel cauldron, thank God, because I love it. I had some of this in my office. It was too good to not feature. You know, really, when you're making these coffee blends, there's nothing, it's whatever goes. Once you have your base coffee fragrance, that's why I'm really a big advocate on that 4-bag bundle, because everything that is in that 4-bag bundle would mix really pretty together. And maybe we'll just do that here after I make this really awesome blend. Pumpkin caramel brew. You could call it cold brew. You could call it hot brew, whatever you want to call it. If you guys don't like my name, I'm not going to be offended. All right, so we're going to go around again and give this a good shake. Always 12 scoops to a bag, unless you're me and you are talking to you guys and I get distracted. Sometimes y'all get really, really fat bags from me. Just know that that's not normal. Normally it is 12 scoops to a bag. This is, okay, so maybe this one is my favorite. Yum. I love Coffee Week. Oh my gosh, do I love Coffee Week. It's like my favorite. Coffee and Gourmand is my area. I love it. Consultant in Missouri. Well, welcome on in. Which blend bash has peppermint milkshake? It has the Merry Magical. So the sprinkled bee, I actually pinned that. If you go over to the pinkzebra.com, you should be able to see that pinned up actually on the website there. So definitely do it. Yes. Hey, looks like we're saying hi to Josh again. What's the name of the 4-bag bundle? That is called Behind the Scent. Make this. Do yourself a favor. Make this if you can. That was really, really awesome. All right, we're going to leave out the espresso, and we're going to do another swap out. I'm actually going to swap out this next fragrance because I'm not 100% sure that it is the one that's wrote on the bag. I'm going to make, this is actually, I was going to use Funfetti Cake, but I understand that is no longer with us. Rest its soul, okay? Which means that really great things are coming down the pipeline. We're going to use Pumpkin Sugar Cookie. Pumpkin Sugar Cookie. All right, in place of Funfetti Cake. So this next one I was going to give you was called Caramel Coffee Cake. But I'm going to pull out this pumpkin sugar cookie because it definitely has the same kind of feel as the Funfetti. It's just got a little bit of spice in it, whereas Funfetti was like straight cake batter. Definitely good. Yeah, go look. It's a good blend bash. Definitely good. All right, I might even like this a little bit better if you want to know the truth. I like anything. What I love about this fragrance is that it has that really pretty sugar cookie smell, but it also has a good cinnamon. This sounds so good. I'm telling you. Okay, so I named it Caramel Coffee Cake. It's definitely going to be like a caramel coffee cookie, or caramel pumpkin cookie if you want to rename it. But it's definitely going to, you get my drift. This is actually a beautiful blend, making it, now that I'm thinking about it. This is a really pretty blend of coffee and gourmand, both. And you'll see that a lot. Obviously, your caramel fragrance is definitely gourmand to the next level. And so even your espresso martini could be considered a gourmand because you drink it. Except for it's coffee, right? But it's not something that you typically would eat, but you get what I'm saying. It definitely could be considered gourmand. And then your pumpkin sugar cookie obviously is definitely gourmand. So we're going to give this a real good shakeroo and see what happens. I know it's going to be wonderful. Best part about this too is that it's so easy to substitute to substitute. All right. So I'm going to give you guys a hint about what I have coming down the pipeline at the end of this live. All right. Because I like to do that. All right. If you ordered 2 of them, you're going to love them, Lori. Lori ordered 2 of the bundles. Awesome. You need the Mary Magical bundle for the peppermint milkshake, Liz, or what? Yeah, go grab it. It's a good one. Who remembers, this is your hint, okay? Because we're going to do this here in about 20 minutes or so. Who remembers the blending barrel? Who remembers my blending barrel when I used to do that on PZTV? Who remembers the blending barrel? Anyone? It's not under the bundles. Which one are you talking about? The Blend Bash wasn't featured under the bundle? We need to take a look at that if that's what you're talking about. It should be underneath there. Do you guys remember it? So I got one person that remembers it. Sherry remembers it. You guys, did you like it? Yes or no? If you tell me no, then I'm going to just have nothing to share. Don't tell me no. No, they didn't like it. Let's see. I remember the blending barrel. You love the blending barrel? Keep the comments coming. I gotta know how much love. How much love. Love the blending barrel. The blending barrel was amazing. Oh, I am letting out secrets today. Okay. All right. Don't miss the end. Don't miss the end. All right. There's your sneak peek. Okay. And that's an early sneak peek. That's like a week ahead sneak peek. But I'm not telling you until the end. You guys are going to help me with something. All right. Because it's really good. Mary was under the new only. Okay. So sometimes those blend bashes, the sprinkled bee, sometimes those will be in different spots. If it's brand new, it's always under new. Right. You have a picture of me. I know we took a picture. It was so cute. Yay. All right. Okay. I rest my case. I'm going to pull it out from the grave, friends. You guys are going to help me with something. Okay. So stick around. I need help. I really need some help. I am doing good. Cassie, how are you? Good to see you. All right. We're going to do another one with, obviously, these are a lot of coffee blends today. I might pull out my carton. Listen. If you are a lover of coffee fragrances, obviously that bag bundle is amazing. Grab yourself a carton of espresso martini. Always easier to blend from. That's why we're just going to dump this whole bag, the rest of this bag in there so that I can blend from that. This is a part of that 4-bag bundle. Very, very, very awesome fragrance. If you love coffee, you will love this fragrance. Go grab it. And just remember, were there 3 in this blend? Yes, there were. Do you want me to tell you what it was? It was espresso martini, caramel cauldron, and pumpkin sugar cookie. And I'm called that caramel coffee cake, but it's really kind of like a caramel coffee pumpkin cookie. But just name it what you want. Definitely. What's a good substitute for caramel cauldron? You keep asking where it went. I know. Well, it went to the warehouse, and it just went, I retired it for a little bit, but it's coming back. Okay. There's a secret. So definitely something really, really fun, but not this week. Okay. So I need some help though. I can't bring it back. I have a challenge. So I'm going to ask you guys for some help, but that's the only secret that I'm letting out. And in 20 minutes, we're going to do something with it. Okay. So pumpkin bread. This next one is pumpkin cream cold brew. We're going to leave out espresso. And then I'm going to pull out some pumpkin bread again. All right. Definitely go grab you this one in a carton. And this is amazing. Amazing. Only available in, you need a bag in your order. Hi, Justin. How are you? Good to see you. Let's see here. Cliffhanger. I know. It's secrets. I know. It's so fun. I'm going to tell you guys. I went on a mission this morning. So your girl was on a mission. I was on a mission to find great things. Warm gatherings. Don't sleep on that one. I love this fragrance. And I think the name threw me initially. Vanilla bean, bourbon cream, and coconut milk. This smells good enough to wear as a, I don't just start in the spring. Okay. This smells good enough to wear as a lotion. I would think like a body lotion, body perfume. Oh, it smells delicious. And I think it's that coconut milk at the very end, but it's not like a summertime coconut. This is more, this has like just a gorgeous, it's just got a really pretty fragrance. Vanilla bean, bourbon, and coconut. So we're going to take that fragrance, Warm Gatherings, Espresso Martini, and Pumpkin Bread, and we're going to make pumpkin cream cold brew. Yummy, yummy. You guys should come. Is Caramel Cauldron coming back? No. I know. I wish it would. Hey, Carrie. How are you today? What are you guys doing today? What's happening? Like I said, we got exciting stuff underway. I'm about ready to open up a can of secrets. I got secrets. If I do open up a can of secrets, then I might have lesser secrets about Thursday's show. But I can tell you, Thursday's show you don't want to miss. Hi, Kathy. It's that good. Trust me, it's that good. That is amazing. Yes. Okay, another one. So, I want to say this. All right, so here's what we're going to do with this one. I'm going to show you how and I want you guys to just trust my nose with this one. Okay, so this is pumpkin cream cold brew. This is definitely perfection like it is. We're going to go ahead and make this full bag, but I want to show you how like you can elevate a recipe in an instant with just adding in one more scoop of a certain scent. So we're going to do another. I'm going to give you a bonus recipe that I wasn't planning on doing because I think it'll work really well. So one more time. This is pumpkin cream cold brew, pumpkin bread, espresso martini, and warm gatherings. That's perfect, but we're going to do the same 3 fragrances, okay? And I'm going to actually add in, do I have it over here? I do. I'm thinking I want to do something really intriguing. Okay, just stay with me. I'm not going to name this because you know how I am with naming. It would take me for the rest of the live to name this. So if you get this bag, this is just going to have the names of the fragrances. I'm going to tell you what I'm going to do. Hold tight. Cliffhanger. Okay. All right. So here's what I'm thinking. All right. So we've got these 3 fragrances and we want to elevate it. So I'm thinking we're tapping into Christmas, right? So Christmas, I drink a lot of coffee. So I'm going to add in some cinnamon spice, but I'm going to go another step further and I'm going to blow your mind. We're going to take this exact same recipe. All right. And we're going to throw in some aspen pine and some cinnamon. And we're going to make kind of like we're going to make Buddy the Elf's coffee blend. Or, you know what I'm saying? Like a Santa's coffee or whatever you want to say. This is going to be fantastic. So definitely tapping into, oh man, that aspen pine. The gourmand fragrances here, but just totally twisting it and taking it, break the internet good. Yes, Amy. Where do I find pink with purpose? So the sprinkled bee, the carton bundle pink with purpose. If you go to the actual fundraiser page, you should be able to see that there. It is listed there under that bundle. If you go to the actual fundraiser page on the actual Pink Zebra coffee with Santa, yeah, Buddy the Elf. I know. Okay, all right. So here we go. All right, I'm gonna play around with this. Now I'm not gonna use equal parts. I'm gonna warn you. Okay, so I did 2 scoops of pumpkin bread, 2 scoops of espresso, 2 scoops of warm gathering. Okay, that's got 2, 2, and 2. There's 6. We're gonna go 7, and then 8, and then we're gonna shake her up. Okay, and then I'm gonna use my note. I'm positive that I'm only gonna use 1 scoop of aspen, 1 scoop of this. That's why I'm saying that this fragrance right here is the perfect fragrance to have for your Christmas blending. Yeah, morning Christmas brew. Yeah, absolutely. All right, so 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. 8 scoops. Okay. That did it. That did it. All right, so I'm going to tell you right now, this is like, wow. Okay, 8. We're going to go 9. We're going to go 10, 11, and 12. Do you see what I just did? All right. Now, this is absolutely wonderful. Anne is making it right alongside of me. This is so pretty. But do you see? Yeah, waking up to Santa. There you go. But you see how I just took, right? And, all right, look at the Buddy's Brew. Isn't that cute? We call it Buddy's Brew. Definitely good. All right, so yeah, those are the colors. So this is a very Christmassy blend. If you don't have warm gatherings, I'll tell you what would be fantastic in there. Would be something like Southern Pecan Pie. Like if it came to a vault on Thursday. I wasn't going to share that. I totally wasn't. But, you know, if it did come to a vault, that would be amazing, right? If we could do that. So just saying, right? If you're missing things like, oh, yeah, okay. Which one? Yeah, look at Pink Zebra Home. They're like, what's this girl doing? Who's she sharing things with? You guys. All right? Just saying, if it comes to a vault soon. Okay. All right. So I'll walk you through this again. So I did 2, 2, and 2. So somebody keep track of this for me. So 2, 2, and 2 of each pumpkin bread, espresso, and warm gatherings. All right. And then I had, a scoop of aspen and a scoop of cinnamon. I just did 1 scoop of cinnamon, 1 scoop of aspen. Okay. And then I came back in with 2 scoops of pumpkin bread. So that's 4 pumpkin bread. 1 scoop of warm gathering. It does blend well. I knew you guys would be excited. And 2 scoops of espresso. So 4 scoops of each of the pumpkin bread and the espresso. 1 scoop of each of the aspen and the cinnamon. And then the rest warm. I can't math that real quick. The rest warm gatherings. Or Southern Pecan Pie. Because it's coming. Woohoo! That's fun. All right. I just wanted to show you how you could make your own, you know. All right. This next one I'm super excited about. Next one is brown sugar cinnamon brew. Remember, we're doing all kinds of coffee greatness today on the live. That's what we're doing. What are you guys adding to cart? Does anyone love coffee fragrances as much as me? Because I totally do. I love them. Amaretto cream. We're going to use amaretto cream. Espresso martini. This one's brown sugar cinnamon brews, which means I need cinnamon spice and I need my ever-loving cinnamon pumpkin. This is not pumpkin, my friends. Southern Pecan Pie. Okay, so we're exploding the internet today. Trust me. That might be my only secret. Let me tell you, if you're excited about that, then you're really definitely, the show Thursday is going to blow your mind. Sharing is caring. Shamla. I know. Southern Pecan Pie blends so good with coffee fragrances. We are going to have a heyday with what we have coming out. Trust me, Cassie, what are you doing? She's the best at telling secrets. Ask for forgiveness, Victoria, not for permission. They are the best. Coffee scents are definitely they just, make me happy. Definitely. I love them too. And I love it that we have so many possibilities. But I just showed you, like, seriously. Okay, if you just missed it, pumpkin bread, warm gatherings, espresso martini, a dash of cinnamon, a dash of aspen. We just made like a Christmas coffee blend. I'm digging this. So digging it. I'm going to tell you too, I've said this, I'm going to say it. I'm going to say it again and again and again and again. You get the point. That aspen pine, do not just stay in a box with that fragrance. So take that and blend it with all kinds of fun stuff. So I think we ultimately think I need some cinnamon and I need some winterwoods, which, trust me, that's Christmas memories. That's another recipe for you. Cinnamon, aspen pine, cinnamon spice, and winterwoods. It is amazing. However, I don't want you to put that in a box. Like, this is my fragrance bubble, I can't go out of it type thing, right? I want you to think, because what I just did, taking that aspen pine and mixing it with food fragrances, with gourmand fragrances, is so good. That's what we did with the fall confetti 2.0, is I added in a little dash of aspen to that. So I want you guys to really get creative with your blends as you're purchasing, as you're using all of our fragrances, because that's really what makes Pink Zebra even more so awesome than anything, right? Is the ability to customize your own fragrance. Love it. I definitely love it. Yes. Thank you for the rosies, Veda. That's so sweet. Hi, Kylie. How are you doing today, girl? Good. Pumpkin cider. Oh, fall confetti. I know. I really liked that one too. But the cinnamon pumpkin, we're going to go in 2 with that. I'm going to go I think I can do equal parts of this one. So let's just see. 2 scoops of each of these. So this has 4 fragrances. So I'm going to tell you what they are. Amaretto cream, okay? Espresso martini, cinnamon pumpkin, and cinnamon spice. I just did 2 of each. I didn't get crazy. Thank you, Purple Candy. This is called brown sugar cinnamon brew, southern pecan pie, and hot buttered rum. You guys are speaking my love language. Yay. Oh, Shamla. Okay, that's amazing. What? That is so good. That cinnamon pumpkin is like the perfect brown sugar. Another perfect mixer. Lovely. Lovely. That's a little dramatic, I know, but it smells lovely. Trust me. All right, cinnamon spice. Another must have. Listen, do yourself a favor and grab yourself some cinnamon and some aspen. You're going to need it because we're definitely. Could you use Holiday Home if you don't have aspen and cinnamon? You probably could, Bethany. Holiday Home has notes. It does have some pine in it. It also has some sandalwood. Very, very pretty fragrance. Definitely. I don't think that. Try it. Definitely. Pink Zebra gets us out of our comfort zones. Yay. This is good. Make this one, okay? Power of suggestion, my friends. That is really, really pretty. Brown sugar cinnamon brew. That's going to smell your whole kitchen up. All right. We're going to stick with another basic one, but really, really good one. This next one I'm calling coconut cream brew. Like I said, a lot of these fragrances are, they're just coffee ones. I do have, I think 1 or 2 that are non-coffee fragrances. For those of us non-coffee people, I don't know who you are. If you're out there, I don't understand, but I'm kidding. I'm kidding. All right, amaretto cream, warm gatherings. We're going to pull this one out. This is going to pull the coconut out of this one, right? Remember I said that this is like a really pretty fragrance that I almost could like wear as a lotion. Definitely don't comprehend. I know. Hi, Kim. How are you? What about Fresh Grievance? That was an OG fragrance. That was I don't drink it, but I don't mind the scent. Yeah, I get that. I definitely get that. A lot of people love it. Yeah. What's the name of the one with pumpkin sugar cookie, warm gathering, and espresso? Okay, well that one was the one that I tried. Wasn't that the one that I was gonna name? Hold on. Hold on, I'll get it for you. Oh shoot. Does anyone have that one wrote down? Because I clearly was that the one that I was gonna name the cake? Somebody remember that one for Belle? Help Belle out. You're in love with the OGs? I know. Well, we had some really good ones. Really good throwback ones. I'm telling you. Pump out some good fragrances. That's what that vault show is all about. So I'm saying southern pecan pie. Yummy. Yummy, yummy. Mix ghost berries with gummy ghoul and blueberry muffin and call it blueberry patch. Oh, okay. All right. All right. Warm gatherings. 2 of that. 2 espresso martini for this one. Coconut cream brew. Yum. And then some amaretto cream. Amaretto cream and espresso martini are both part of the 4-bag bundle, including this one. I need to do something with this one. No, we're not going to put that. You know what we'll do next? So we're going to take this spiced mocha cupcake and we're going to blend this with something because I didn't do a blend with it. And I just realized it because it's too good not to. What's the name of the one with the pumpkin? You hate coffee, but my husband says I make the best coffee. That's so funny. Do you know, I actually don't like noodles, like chicken and noodles, but I make really good from scratch noodles. Thank you, Sherry. Sherry's got you. Pumpkin bread, warm gathering, and espresso martini. And I called it pumpkin cream cold brew. Thank you for that. Definitely. I don't like noodles at all. And I know I'm weird. My husband's like, you make the best noodles. I'm like, okay, well, I don't eat them. I don't know. I'm just not a noodle person, I guess. I don't know. Isn't that funny though? But I do make the best, he says, because I make them from scratch. So I don't know. Stick to what you're good at. So nothing much yet, Pat. I did talk about southern pecan pie. That's it, girl. That's all you've missed. You ate Italian food? No, I love Italian food, but like chicken and noodles, like egg noodles. I think that's what they're called, egg noodles. I don't like the egg noodles. That's yummy. Coconut cream brew, espresso martini, amaretto cream, warm gatherings. Very, very good. All right, what else do we got over here? We can do marshmallow. This is the last coffee blend. Okay, marshmallow pumpkin cold brew. So we're going to pull out the marshmallow latte for this one, right? And then I'm going to leave the espresso out. Obviously, we have to have that. And then we're going to pull in some pumpkin sugar cookie. Pumpkin sugar cookie. We'll use this carton that I have here, okay? Or do I have it? No, I have a bag of it. All right, we'll use the rest of my bag. Okay. So this one has 3 fragrances. So pumpkin sugar cookie, marshmallow latte, and espresso martini. So marshmallow latte available in 2 different formats on the website, right? We're talking about coffee fragrances. I couldn't help myself. Definitely a pretty one. It has notes of marshmallow, vanilla milk, and warm spice. When you mix, hi Charlotte. When you mix this in with anything coffee, it definitely capitalizes on the whole latte experience. It's definitely, I like it mixed better than singular. I will say that for me. I don't know about anybody else, but it has a pretty smell. It's just not as intense as I need it to be. Ooh, yeah. All right, so we're going to do marshmallow pumpkin cold brew, pumpkin sugar cookie, espresso martini, and marshmallow latte. So no sales today. Actually the 4-bag bundle. So the 4-bag bundle went live yesterday, and it's been really good this week. It's espresso martini, amaretto cream, pumpkin sugar cookie, and this spiced mocha cupcake that y'all need in your life. Very, very good fragrance. We're definitely going to do something with it next. All right, so then we're going to add in a little bit of marshmallow latte, and we're going to give it a shakeroo. 3 fragrances in this one. You got 3 bundles? Ooh, yeah, we're going to go around again. Did I add it? I don't think I added in any sugar cookie to this. I did not. See, I get distracted talking to you guys, and then I forget how much I've used. So if you're watching me and you're like, yeah, you put 14 scoops in that bag. Well, lucky one of you guys, because I didn't count. Ooh, that's fun. See that? Okay, that's definitely fun. This is definitely bright. Marshmallow pumpkin cold brew. Really, really like that. All right, so espresso martini, very pretty fragrance. Obviously, coffee. Marshmallow latte, definitely another good one. Fun fact about today, when you place an order, you have a very good chance. Yesterday, I took a ton of bags out to the warehouse, a ton of getting one of these bags of sprinkles in your order. Wonderful. All right, I want to do something next with this. I do have one. All right, so yesterday, let's do one more coffee blend, and then or kind of coffee-ish, more gourmand than anything. I want to take, let's do this. We're going to blend the rest of this espresso martini. All right, so I'm going to take this container because this is easy to show you. All right, so this has got espresso martini in it, and I'm going to open up some of this spiced mocha cupcake, right? So we're going to add in some of this, and this is going to give us, I want you to think like a chocolate martini. Ooh, okay, now we're talking, right? All right, so we're going to take a little bit of this. Oh my gosh. We're going to add in, I just added in, I would say approximately 3 scoops of this, okay, to my espresso martini. And then it's almost like we're baking right now. And then we're going to make, and we're going to take and add in, let's see here. What do I want to add in with this? So we've got brown sugar spice. I almost feel like we should add in a little bit of cinnamon pumpkin. Stick with me. So everyone is saying something different. What are we saying, Belle? They're all saying something different. Give me a second and I'll go see if I can find it. We're going to do 3 scoops of cinnamon pumpkin, but this is like a brown sugar smell. So so far I've got espresso, and then I've got this creamy mocha cupcake batter, brown sugar spice, and then we're going to come in. Let's see what this smells like shaken up. This might be good enough for my nose. Oh, yes, winner right there. Okay, that is fantastic. All right. Spiced mocha cupcake. So here you have it. Spiced, first recipe with it. Spiced mocha cupcake. Okay. Cinnamon pumpkin. This is like a coffee and a muffin in one blend. And then espresso martini. Alrighty, my friends. Yum. This is so good. All right. Here is, yes, it's the gourmet. It's part gourmet chef and part mad scientist. I know. It's so fun. Here's my dilemma, all right? So I have another clean recipe for you. So yesterday, this is a non-coffee blend I'm going to give you next. Yesterday, I was saying if you took a couple fragrances and you added them into that warm flannel nights, that's wonderful. Make that one. It would be kind of like a man cave smell. And so I wanted to tell you guys that I did it after the live and it was wonderful. So I'm going to give you a fragrance recipe now called Men in Plaid, right? Men in Plaid. So it's, you could call it man cave, whatever you want, but I thought Men in Plaid was appropriate. So I'm going to pull out Manly Man for this one, okay? So this is a little off kilter. This is not coffee. This is just me wanting you guys to have a good recipe. And then Warm Flannel Nights. I'm going to go grab that. And I'm going to grab up some California Boy. I hope I brought it in here. Hold on. Did I bring it? Yep, I sure did. All right, last but not least, Cali Boy. So yesterday we were talking about this fragrance, this Warm Flannel Nights. This launched... warm flannel is your favorite? Yes. So if you're part of Scent Flirt, you got a sneak peek of this, but it's also available in the Blend Bash. So go over and grab that Blend Bash because that is available. Such a pretty fragrance. Manly Man is your watery musk, white iris moss woods, and last but not least is California Boy, which is like a gorgeous Abercrombie store. Smells so good. I'm calling this one Men in Plaid. Men in Plaid. So definitely one to make. Trust me, it's wonderful. Wonderful, wonderful. Southern Pecan Pie was a possible sneak peek of something to come very quickly. You purchase the 4-pack, you'll love it. Definitely. Men in Plaid. Yep. Manly Man, Warm Flannel Nights, and California Boy. Men in Plaid. Or you could call it like Country Boy something. I mean, I feel like we've had a lot of country fragrances. Okay. So what I think I love about this one is that tobacco fragrance is second in this Warm Flannel Nights. And so it's so complimentary because it has a really pretty smell to it, to the Manly Man and then the California Boy, which both have like mainly masculine fragrances to them. Very, very pretty fragrance. Love. Golly, that smells like a man in plaid. Very, very, very good. Ooh, that sounds good. I love you guys' recipes. All right. So here's the dilemma that we have, all right? We're about ready to start something really cool. So this morning, I was thinking and talking to somebody about the fact that we have not had the blending barrel on the show in a while, okay? So, surprise. Normally, I would never do this, but I'm going to do something crazy. So I'm going to tell you guys what we're going to do, okay? Because I want to make this blend, right? This is what I'm thinking it will smell good with. And if it does, you are seeing it only on this live, okay? Because then it will be you love the pictures behind me? I know, aren't they? She does such a good job. You are going to see it here first, right? And then you're going to see it again on Tuesday. All right, so here's what we have, all right? So I'm going to tell you, I'm not going to tell you the name of this fragrance, okay? But I'm going to tell you what I have here in my hand. So I went on, do you add some aspen? What other secrets are you holding on to? I always have lots of secrets, Kim. I do. So this here, okay, is a really pretty fragrance. This is a throwback fragrance. It's white in color, okay? So I'm going to tell you a little bit about it. It's kind of whitish gray, but I'm not going to give you the name because I can't tell you everything, but I'm going to tell you what it smells like, all right? So what I want to do with this, I'm going to tell you the fragrance notes that are in it, okay? And then that way you'll kind of have an idea. So this is really a really beautiful fragrance. Your notes in this are frosty. This is frosty and sandalwood. Frost and sandalwood. So very Christmassy, right? I instantly thought Winter Woods, okay? So I wanted to figure out what this smelled like. And so I was going to have you guys help me, right, on live. You're seeing it right now, first and foremost. And then you'll see it again on Tuesday. All right. So here is your first fragrance, Frosty with Sandalwood. Okay. And I'm not going to tell you the name of it because I don't want to tell you everything. And then I'm going to put, I think, some Winter Woods because it has golden amber. We know amber and sandalwood mix really well together. Cedarwood and sandalwood, right? And then Sugar Plum Fairy. So we have vanilla bean, berries, and sugared musk. So what we're going to do with this is we're going to actually mix the three of these together, okay? And I'm going to tell you what, if this works for my nose, I'm going to need help naming this. I need a name, right? And I want you guys to know that you will be able to purchase this in the blending barrel on Tuesday as we make this, right? So I'm just saying, this is going to be gorgeous. I think it's going to be gorgeous. So I'm going to write on here, we got Winter Woods, right? If you get this bag, just know it's a sneak peek. Sugar Plum Fairy. And I'll tell you what I think as we're blending it. I just used the fragrance notes. And I am going to write on the fragrance on it. So this is an exclusive fragrance. It's a big time throwback. It's very pretty. It's Frost and Sandalwood are your fragrance notes that are in it. All right, you're gonna love it. It's very, very pretty. Christmas Bell. Oh, I love it. What is the blending barrel? Okay, so the blending barrel is this massive barrel. It's exactly like what it sounds. And it spins the fragrances around. Instead of me standing here and shaking everything, it actually spins the fragrance and mixes it on live. On live, all right? All right, so we are going to take a couple scoops, all right, of Sugar Plum Fairy, of Winter Woods, and then we're going to take a couple scoops of this gorgeous sandalwood fragrance. Frozen Fairies? Let's see. Tropical Berries? All right. Do we have a vault show? We do have a vault show. We have a vault show on Thursday. Oh my gosh. It's really pretty. I swear I have not made it. I just got this from out in the warehouse just right before this live and said I had something exciting. Frosted Beach, that's kind of cute. How do you purchase from the blending barrel? Well, that won't be until, that will not be till Tuesday. So this is a sneak peek. You guys are helping me come up with the name of this because I'm going to, wow. All right. So I'm telling you what it's giving me vibes of like pink Christmas, yes, right, feminine, something really pretty. I don't know. I need a name for it. What would you call it? What would you call this? It's a bag bundle. So how it will sell is you will get a bag of each of these fragrance and you will get a bag of the blended fragrances. So you'll get a bag of each. So 1, 2, 3, and you'll get a fourth bag, which will be the blended bag. And you'll get a discount. Frosted Pink Berries. Ooh, Frosted and Fabulous. That's cute. Frosted, you like Frosted Fairy? Christmas Fairy? Lucy Lou Christmas. That's cute. Charlie Brown Christmas. Let's see here. Enchanted Snowfall. I kind of like that. Definitely. Woodland Fairies. Oh, I know, Barbara. Well, I can't give away all my secrets. I told you guys that the blending barrel was making a return. So definitely, this is really pretty. And I'm thinking what's making this work. It's very, okay, so you have a little bit of peppermint. Sandalwood, is a beautiful, comforting fragrance. So then you have some of that. Then you have the vanilla bean from the Sugar Plum Fairy. And then you have a little bit of mint. And then some amber and sandalwood and cedarwood from the Winter Woods. That is fantastic. So pretty. Such a pretty blend. All right. So I'm going to come back to your suggestions and I'm going to name it. We will name it. I will have it on the show. It works for my nose. I definitely wanted you guys to help me, but the blended cartons, yeah, I know. Pink Wonderland's cute, Anne. I like that. Pink Wonderland's really cute. Okay, I'm gonna see what I can come up with. So definitely some fun stuff down the pipeline. Gorgeous fragrance, like a frosty sandalwood. Very, 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 very pretty. Sparkles and snow, snowball. Yes, 72 Elves Bakeries. Yes. So this is so we have Sugar Plum Fairy, Winter Woods, and then I have a surprise fragrance coming to a blending barrel near you. All right. So I wasn't planning on doing that. So surprise, it's coming back, which means you don't want to miss out on Tuesday's show. Okay. And you don't want to miss out on Thursday's show. Just saying. Pink-tastic mirrorless. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It is very pretty. All right. I have to go. I have to get busy making this bundle. Thank you guys for your help. Definitely definitely grab up that 4-bag bundle. It's an incredible bundle. So available for purchase right now. It's got 4 amazing fragrances in it. Give us a follow if you love home fragrance. That we are basically your one-stop shop for everything home fragrance needs. Tomorrow we'll be live with more amazing gourmand fragrances, and I'm probably going to have a big mouth. So you definitely want to stay tuned because I always have a big mouth, but probably even bigger tomorrow. We'll probably talk about some really great things tomorrow. So I will see you guys on the flip side. Go have a great day, and thanks for being the best part of mine. I'll see you later. We're going to hang up here. Bye, friends.